This is my audience. I'm Austin Faeth, and today I'm here to talk about the importance of wearing a helmet every time you ride a horse. Did you know, according to Troxel Industries, the leading manufacturer of riding helmets, the horseback riding is the third most dangerous sport? That's pretty dangerous. Therefore, my goal today is to show why it is important to wear a helmet every time you get on a horse. I've researched this topic extensively as I've been on different 4-H and FFA committees. In 4-H, it's mandatory to wear a helmet. In FFA, it's mandatory in certain classes. Now, something to think about before you go saddle up and riding with your friends are the statistics of riding injuries, consequences, and the certification of helmets. What this thing goes through to protect you. Did you know an impact of 4 to 6 miles an hour can shatter human skull? That's your skull. Horses gallop up to 40 miles an hour. Now you can do the math to figure out how bad of a head injury you can get. Also, a 2-foot fall can cause permanent brain damage. Folks, that is only from the top of the first page to the bottom of the second page. That is 2 foot. That's not that far. Now, most people think, that they've been riding for years, so it shouldn't be an issue to hop on a horse without a helmet. They've done it for 40 years without having to have a helmet and been just fine. Well, unfortunately, it also leads to the level of expertise not protecting you. Older riders, more seasoned riders, really do have more of a chance of a head injury than younger riders do, because they've done it for 40 years. They've done it for, however many. Women are also more likely to wear a helmet than men are. That's just a matter of fact. Now that we know how likely a head injury can be, let's learn some of the consequences of riding injuries. Did you know hospital bills can rack up to be $25,000 per day for head injuries? That's a lot of money. They can also be over $3 million for extended or lifetime medical expenses for a head injury. This also includes paralyzation that can happen from neck injuries or backbone injuries. There you have a higher chance of a second fall or a second head injury after the first one. Other problems such as epilepsy, intellectual memory impairment, and personality changes can also result from head injuries. Now, after spending some time talking about the consequences of riding injuries, let's learn how riding helmets get their certification. They have, what these things have to go through. They have to be tested by the American Society of Testing and Materials and the Safety Equipment Institute before they can go out on market. Both of them have to give their seal of approval. The American Society for Testing and Materials draws up standards that the manufacturers use. They do this by testing numerous and thousands of times to see what products that they can use to make sure that your head doesn't get hurt when you fall with a helmet. The Safety Equipment Institute then takes over and randomly tests different brands and types of helmets that are being produced and on the market at the present time. They do this by dropping from different heights onto a sharp or flat anvil to test the helmets. So, before you head out to ride with your friends, head out of the barn, to ride even by yourself, think about the statistics and the consequences of a head injury. and how much testing this helmet has gone through to protect you. Make sure you wear your helmet no matter what horse you're riding. It only takes a split second for an accident to happen and your entire life to be turned upside down. Thank you for watching. Here's my audience.